the 5 chosen cryptos, how XRP and XLM are powering the new system. Listen, the people who pull the strings of the global economy are rewiring the entire financial system as we speak.
And if you don't understand exactly how they're doing it, your portfolio is going to be left in the dust. This isn't some wild theory. The IMF, the Fed, the BIS, they are telling you out loud what's coming. They're talking about the end of cash and a full transition to a 24/7 tokenized system.
And for anyone who thinks the war on cash is just talk, here's the twist. This is data straight from the Federal Reserve. Just a few years ago, physical cash was used in 31% of transactions. Today, it's down to 14%. It's been cut in half. This isn't a slow decline. It's a controlled demolition of the old system.
So stick with me, because that's the promise for today. By the end of this explainer, you are going to know the official blueprint for this new tokenized financial system, and you'll know the 5 specific crypto networks that have already been chosen to power the whole thing. All right, let's get into it. Part 1, the death of cash. As that Fed data just showed us, this isn't an accident. It is an active, deliberate push away from paper money and into a world where every single transaction is digital and programmable.
So who's designing this new world? That brings us to Section 2, the BIS Global Blueprint. You need to know about the Bank for International Settlements. They're the central bank of central banks. They're the architects, and they've literally published the plans.
And don't take my word for it. This is straight from the horse's mouth. Their vision, and I quote, is for a unified ledger that integrates everything: tokenized central bank reserves, commercial bank money, and government bonds, all on shared programmable platforms. It's all right there in black and white.
So what the heck is this unified ledger? Let's break it down. It's basically a new set of pipes, a shared digital platform built to move the entire global financial system onto the blockchain using distributed ledger technology, or DLT. We're talking about the single biggest upgrade in the history of money.
And this isn't going to be a single flip of a switch. It's a calculated 3-step rollout that's already happening. Step 1, tokenize government bonds. Step 2, move all the commercial bank money on-chain. And Step 3, integrate everything with wholesale central bank digital currencies. Which, of course, leads to the trillion-dollar question: who are the institutions making this happen? And, more importantly, what technologies, what specific crypto networks are they choosing to build this new system?
Okay, before we reveal the names, let me be very clear. If you're watching this from Crypto Global News and you are not a subscriber, you are missing the critical alerts. You are behind the curve. Click that subscribe button right now and stay on the timeline with us.
All right, let's get to it. Section 3, the new asset rails. We're talking about the foundational plumbing of this new system. The networks chosen to move the value are XRP, XLM, and XDC.
Now, this is the most important thing to understand. Institutions are not gambling on price swings like everybody else. They're playing a completely different game. They are quietly moving trillions of dollars in real-world assets onto these networks. While retail is distracted, the institutions are building. And look, they each have a specific job. The XRP ledger? That's being set up as the primary rail for huge cross-border institutional payments and for making all the different CBDCs talk to each other. Then you've got Stellar, which is becoming the go-to network for tokenizing real-world assets. I mean, huge firms like Franklin Templeton are already building on it. And alongside them, the XDC network is capturing the absolutely massive trade finance market. You know, our community is already having a big debate about which of these RWA platforms is going to capture the most value first. We want to hear what you think. Drop your analysis in the comments below. Let's talk about it. Okay, so we've got the asset rails. Now, let's move one layer up the stack to the infrastructure. Section 4, Hedera and Quant. Hedera HBAR is without a doubt the enterprise choice. And why is that? Well, just look at who's on their governing council. Shinhan Bank, Standard Bank, Aberdeen. These are not crypto startups. These are global banking titans. They picked Hedera because it was built from day one for enterprise-grade tokenization at a massive scale, with the kind of governance they can actually trust. So if those are the rails in the enterprise engine, what's Quant? Think of Quant's Overledger as the literal operating system for this new financial world. It's the critical piece of technology, the glue, that connects everything: the old legacy systems, all the new DLT networks, and all the CBDCs. It connects them into that single, unified framework the BIS is dreaming about.
And hey, if you want these kinds of updates before they even get posted here, I share them first on my Telegram. You can scan the QR code on your screen right now, or just use the link in the description to get in.
Okay, finally, Section 5. And I need you to really let this sink in. This isn't a future plan. This isn't a what if. The system is live. It's happening right now, silently, in the background.
The vast majority of people will use this technology every single day and have no idea. They'll just tap their phone to buy something, and they'll have no clue that underneath, these new DLT rails are settling that transaction in seconds. It's a silent revolution.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought. The system is live. The networks have been chosen. The only question left is, are you holding the right assets?
And you are definitely not going to want to miss our next explainer. We're going to reveal the one specific country that just made a quiet move that is set to trigger the global launch of CBDCs. Make sure you like this explainer and share it so more people can get prepared. And for our US viewers, don't go anywhere. Click the card on your screen right now for a special briefing on exactly how the FedNow service connects directly to this new global infrastructure. Go on, click it.
Stay ahead in the crypto market. Subscribe now for the latest global news and updates.